Hi, this is Bhargav, and my other teammate is Speaker, and I'll be talking about the Dosp project in this video. So, as you see on the screen, we have three terminals here, and one is for the main server, and the other two are clients, which I intend to run. So, we'll just run them now. So, we'll just compile the files first. There are two files. One is main, and the other one is for the client. So, and these two are compiled. Now, I'll start the server. So you can see the server has been started. It's saying hola that this is the Erlang Twitter version using WebSockets, and now I'll start the clients. Yeah, here also I'll start the clients. Now let's register two of our users with the help of this register command. You have to choose any nickname for your account. Let me choose Bhargav. And in the other terminal also I'll do the same. I'll register the user. I'll register the name. And after registration, I have to log in. So I'll be logging in now. The username is Bhargav. And similarly here I have to log in. And the username is Speaker. So after this, I'll show you how we tweet. So I'm using the command tweet. So if you want to tweet something, tweet, hey, this is my first tweet. I'm also tagging the user, Srikar here. Yeah, the server has processed the tweet. Similarly, let's tweet for the other user. Tweet something. Hey, I love food. Hashtag food. Yeah. So the two tweets have been successfully done, and let's subscribe. Let's see how the subscribe feature works. I want to subscribe to the other users speaker. So it's asking whom do I want to subscribe to. I'll type the username. So it's currently subscribed, and if I tweet from the other terminal, we'll get hey, I just had biryani. Hashtag food. So if you see here, you have got a new tweet from your subscriber. Your new tweet has been received, and yeah, this is how the subscribe feature works. And let's see how the retweet works. So if you want to retweet, I'll just type the command retweet. So it's asking me what is the username, the user which you want to retweet. So the username is speaker, and it's asking me which one I want to retweet. So I'll type the tweet. Yeah, the server has successfully processed the retweet. It actually says the tweet does not exist. Let's see what mistake I've done. So I missed, hey, I love food. So that's why the retweet has not been posted. If you see on the left side of the screen here. So let's see, let's retweet again. Srikar, and I have to type, hey, I love food. Yeah, now it has successfully reposted, retweeted the tweet. And then let's see if I want to search for any hashtag, I have to type a query, and I'll get three different options. So I can see I'm doing the second option here, searching for any hashtag. So if I want to search for any food, so there are two tweets for that. Yeah, and we just got both of them. Yeah, I love food, and here I just had biryani. And let's search for any mentions of mine. So there are no mentions of mine, so it doesn't show anything here. Now let's see if I mention my name in the last term that we tweet something. Hey, Vargo, how are you? Yeah, the server has processed the tweet, and we also received the tweet. And let's see the other one now. Yeah, now I got the message where there is a mention of my username, which is shown here. Yeah, and what else? So if you want to get all the tweets which you are subscribed to the user, similarly we'll type query and then we'll type the option 3 here and enter the usernames of the persons you want the tweets. The username is Srikar. Yeah, so I'm getting all the tweets which have. He has posted 3 tweets so far, so I'm getting all of them. Yeah, that's all. The above features are actually accomplished using actor model in part 1, whereas in part 2, project 2, we implemented the client server using the WebSocket interface. Firstly, uh, yeah, we'll start the server and the server starts on the local host. If you see the code, the server starts on the local host. Yeah, the server is starting on the local host. And then by employing the Cowboy WebSocket framework, then we'll start the clients, which will then send the request to the WebSocket. Thus, by utilizing the communication through the WebSocket, we demonstrate the client and server communication. The client and the main server, which is there here. Then we came up with this with a JSON-based API that shows all the messages and the responses. You can see here, we've got the JSON format responses here, and we have implemented the same JSON-based API that shows all the responses and messages. And each of these APIs have two keys, namely the query and the username. And let's assume that the client wants to sign up for a Twitter clone application. Then the user enters their username after the client and server has been established connection, and a JSON object with the fields username and query set to register will be created by the client. This JSON object is then converted into a string and then sent via a WebSocket to the server, which is a Twitter engine. The server decodes the string into a JSON object after it receives the JSON object. The ATS table contains the registration information, and each customer has actually 4 possibilities: register, tweet, subscribe, retweet, and yeah, and search for any hashtag. Like this, JSON object is constructed, encoded as a string, and transmitted to the server whenever a user chooses one of the alternatives. At the server, a string is decoded as a JSON object, and the client receives the response. Even if there are issues, the server manages them and notifies the client. As shown in the video, we managed to do that in all these responses. Yeah, that's all for the video. Thank you.